Stagecoach, the music festival that follows Coachella in Indio, California, by just a single week, is showing its prowess for catering more towards the MAGA mind. In this video, you will see Ella Langley, who's performing a song she did with Morgan Wallen, a country music star who has shown his racism. She'd bring out Trump-supporting comedian Theo Vaughn, who attended the inauguration of the current POTUS. In the crowd was Scooter Braun, and on his shoulders, Sydney Sweeney, who's in hot water for playing down fascism and potentially peddling in great replacement theory.
Listen, I'm sorry, but going to Stagecoach, it gives you voted for that man. And the man is not Jesus, it ain't Obama, and there sure wasn't Kamala Harris. That's all I'm going to say. Don't get mad at me, but it's given. If you go to Stagecoach, you are MAGA.
As Matt wrote, reading this tweet feels like falling down a flight of stairs.
And here's my last thought on the country music of it all. Nobody is saying that y'all cannot like, love, be obsessed with country music. But what I'm not going to do is let y'all sit here and be all gooped and gagged when people start associating you with the country music artists that you love and what they stand for. Because let's call a spade, historically, a lot of these country music artists that y'all love and go up for are very open and vocal about where they stand politically, where their morals lie. So if we're doing math, 1 + 1 is most likely going to equal 2. And yes, there's the whole argument of separating the art from the artist and all the other jazz. But unfortunately, people are going to lump you in together. And anyone trying to use Beyonce and Cowboy Carter, her country album, as a rebuttal to anything just proves her point of why she made the country album, because the country music world has historically been so not inclusive and tried to shun out black people from the industry. Anyone that doesn't look like a cisgender white man. Like, it actually makes you sound even more stupid. So yes, you can like your country music, do your little honky-tonk dance, but don't get mad when people start saying, oh, they was at that country music festival. You know what that means.
Starting with Langley, many critics have pointed to not just the collab with Wallen, not just bringing out Theo Vaughn, but also her TikTok following none other than Charlie Kirk. This would secure her a spot at Kid Rock's festival, Rock the Country, where headliners have dropped out and ticket sales have absolutely plunged.
Defending this woman, like, oh my gosh, she's not MAGA, she wrote a song about Texas. I'm like, Texas, y'all, what Texas you talking about? Because that actually increases the chances of her being MAGA. Or she painted the town blue. Okay, but look, I'm just confused. I'm confused as why y'all are questioning what side she's on. Oh my God, I love so many of her songs. Listen, I need y'all to understand that a lot of country music a lot of Caucasian country music is rooted in white supremacy, y'all. Like, wake up. Wake up. Like, they stole that too.
One person recapped, Ella Langley sang her new collab with racist MAGA guy, brought out ex-MAGA guy, though I don't agree with that, and sang songs to a crowd that included MAGA Girl and MAGA Girl's boyfriend. Next month, she'll play MAGA Festival, headlined by pedo-racist MAGA guy, as in Kid Rock, but a Facebook post from years ago proves she's apolitical. I'll get to that in a second. For Charlie, some of his hits that we have gone over time and again are the following, and trigger warning, they're terrible. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. And the great replacement strategy, which is well underway every single day in our southern border, is a strategy to replace white rural America with something different. That's literal Nazi rhetoric. Another, reject feminism. Submit to your husband, Taylor Swift. You're not in charge. He'd go on to say, we've been warning about the rise of Islam on the show to a great amount of backlash. We don't care. That's what we do here. And we said that Islam is not compatible with Western civilization. Insane. What we know about that post. with Langley. This is via Blavity. In 2020, she shared something on Facebook that appeared to address the topic. In it, she's wearing a tee with a checklist that includes Democrat, Republican, and country music, with the latter checked. She would caption it, and I quote, "Hey Ella, what's your political stance?" Me casually looks down at my shirt. So you're saying you're neutral? What? A lot to say on this. First, though, fans of a rival in the meantime?
Wow, The Great Choosing Texas by the great Ella Langley was about to spend an 8th week at number 1, the top of the Billboard Hot 100, 30 points clear of Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo. And Olivia was able to completely flip it in the past 48 hours with her 800 million variants of the same song that she told all of her fans they get a special pre-sale code if they bought all of the variants on iTunes. Plus, 2 extra video versions released 48 hours ago, only available for streaming on Apple Music and Spotify because YouTube views don't count towards the Billboard charts. So, as a Swiftie, I'm going to need everyone to stop acting like only Taylor Swift does this stuff and that only Taylor Swift and Swifties care about the charts. Everybody cares about the charts. Duh. Rooting for Choosing Texas, but Olivia will make history as the only artist ever to have the first 3 singles from an album debut at number 1.
Okay, so let's go back to that shirt for a second. It doesn't matter when it was. A neutral person, politically, is someone you don't want on your side. I don't care if she were to say that, deep down I care about a few issues, but really I'm a singer. No. Those who participated in country music in years past would cook you on those statements. In times of, let's just even say now, for example, if you are neutral between the oppressors and those being oppressed, you are siding with the oppressors. I actually think that shirt is utterly revealing and shows the mindset of someone who, in a way, sees their success all about being an artist in the country music space, where you can get away with stuff like this. You can. But the reason you can get away with it is because conservatives and even the MAGA movement love this stuff, because they can read between the lines and chalk it up as a W. Whereas if you are someone like a Casey Musgraves, look at her career. Not only is she a good artist, but she's a good person. That's basically all that you're saying at the end of the day. Yeah, I recognize my heritage and I understand that I am a white woman who is really on stolen land here, and Texas belongs to the indigenous and also the Mexican community, so I am going to pay homage to them in my most recent album. That's basically what she's been saying, and I appreciate it. And then you have someone like Ella Langley who's going out there, and the math is mathing that she would be a hardcore conservative. You jump on a track with Morgan Wallen, who we have gone over many times is not only racist, but Haley Williams has shown you the way. She has laid the groundwork on how to approach this. Instead, you collab with him. Strike one. You bring out Theo Vaughn, who is a pro-Trump, pro-Vance comedian, and helped him get elected. That's number 2. And number 3, you have someone who believes in good genes rocking out at your show. The math is mathin', y'all. Add it up. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.